everyone. Welcome back. This is Hidden Shrine ASMR. And we're back to look at more of the Terror of the Spirit deck. So far we've looked at the major Arcana cards, and now we're going to look at the minor Arcana cards. And we're just going to look at one of the sets of the minor Arcana. And I think today we'll look at the swords, or air cards as they're called here. And unlike the major Arcana videos, I'm not going to read through every single one, but I will read through the court cards for each. Since the court cards in the Terror of the Spirit deck, instead of the King, Queen, Knight, and Page, we have the father, the mother, the brother, and the sister. So like I mentioned before, instead of having the swords, the wands, the pentacles, and the cups, we have wind, fire, water, and earth. So our sword suite here is the wind suite. And we start with the Father of Wind. So let's look what the Father of Wind, what the manual says. Wind Father. An analytical period. Thought is very powerful. The power of the intellect is bounded by neither time nor space. Your ideas are brilliant and highly rational, but as you move through these intense mental processes, do not lose touch with yourself as a spiritual, loving, and physical being. So this card seems to be about the intellect and the mind, but it warns you not to essentially lose the thought of your spirit and your heart. And here you see the father is writing. Looks like a bull, actually. And you might hear there's a very loud woodpecker outside, so you might hear his noise in the background. It almost sounds like that one ringtone, but it is in fact a woodpecker. Anyway, it's a pretty nice card. I think it's a little bit, I don't know. It's not as defined as some of the other cards, so I'm not sure. Let's compare it to the High Priestess. See, got a lot of defined lines. So I'm not sure how I feel about that personally, but there's the Father of Wind. I suppose he takes the place of the King of Swords. Next we have the Mother of Wind, or the Wind Mother. Again, we have sort of less defined than some of the other cards, but that might just be, it's possible that that's a feature of the wind cards. I guess we'll see. But here we have the infinity sign as sort of movement of air, and the mother. So let's take a look what this says. When mother, an intellectual process is completed, There's a sense of resolution and commitment, triumph, clarification, objectivity, and rationality. A time of thinking globally rather than locally. At this time, emotional balance is the key to success. Embrace your loving nature, and you will have many followers. Interesting. Okay. Again, related or coming from the intellectual process, but related more to emotion. Okay. Let's take a look at the next one. Next we have the Brother of Wind, or the Wind Brother. And again, everything kind of blends in, so it's a little disturbing if you ask me. But there you have it. The Brother of Wind. Let's see, Wind Brother. You may feel torn between two ideals or ideas that seem to be of equal weight or value. Go deep within to find the answer. Meditate, for you will not ease this conflict through continual analysis. If you find your head spinning with too many ideas, find a teacher to help you focus. Okay, so the Wind Brother is a little less stable, and I guess that accounts for this chaotic kind of look here. And he looks kind of skeletal, or like his skin has been ripped off. It's a little bit disturbing. I'm not sure how I feel about the minor arcana so far. I did like the major arcana cards in this deck, but I'm a little on the fence so far for the minor. Okay, and here is the Sister of Wind, or the Wind Sister, and this one's a little nicer. Again, you have the wind movement and some sort of light bursting, and I do like these butterflies coming out of it. Okay, Wind Sister, the truth has risen to the surface. You may feel that you are engaged in battle. You may feel that you are fighting against traditional notions or values. This is not an easy time, but your ideas are correct. Stick to your convictions and you will eventually know victory. Okay, I like this card a little more. I guess you could tell that she is sort of a warrior here with this sword of light, or creating wind from her sword. Okay, so those are the court cards from the Wind Suite, or the Swords Suite in this deck. So I'm not going to read the rest of them. We'll just take a look and we'll go backwards because that's how the manual has them listed. Alright, we have the 10 of Wind, the Way of the Cross. I like the colors in this one. And again, you see all the swords up here. And this, I guess the altar is kind of like this cross. Next, we have the 9 of Wind and 9 swords, or blades. I do like the sort of stained gloss look of these. And here, let's see, what are these? It's kind of hard to tell, but I think they're animal shapes. Anyway, this is called the Screen, according to this deck here. And we got the 8 of Wind, and we have 8 swords, and all this wind power shield. Very nice. We have the 7 of Wind. Oh, this one's interesting. Got 7 swords and some serpents within there. Some astrological signs in there as well. Oh, I like this one quite a bit. I'm going to move these. Got the 6 of Wind. called Fear. These swords actually look broken. And there's this, it's interesting, there's these, if you look closely, there's sort of these skeletal faces in the background. I really like these two cards, or I should say I like the look of these two cards quite a lot. Okay, my impression of the Minor Arcana has improved. I wasn't sure about the court cards of the Minor Arcana, but so far the regular suite is really nice. Here we have the Four of Wind. We have these butterflies. Their bodies are the blades, which is really cool. And we have this color wheel up here. This one is called Mastery. And we got the Three of Wind, 3 swords. This one's called Recognition. Colors are really nice there. And we have the Two of Wind, or the Two of Swords. This one's called the Crossing. This one again has a bit more of a, I don't even know if you want to call it impressionist kind of look, but it's a little more blended, you could say, but it's a nice card nonetheless. And then finally, the One of Wind, which is called Dawn. This one's really pretty, and I like the colors quite a lot. But here you have, it's quite abstract, but you can still see these butterflies, and very crystalline sort of, and you have what must be dark earth and the dawn coming up with its light, and that's quite a beautiful one. I like that. Okay, well that is the Wind or Swords suite, and there's some really nice cards here. I particularly like the 1 through 10. I'm not that in love with the court cards of this set, but we'll see how the Fire, Water, and Earth ones go. And I will be back with one of those soon. I'll probably record another video today later, but in either case, I will see you all. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think about specifically the court cards here. Do you like the look? My main issue is that they look a little too, what you might call, painterly compared to, the more clear images. But I guess maybe I'm just being nitpicky. But let me know what you guys think. And next we'll do Fire, no, we won't do Fire. We'll do Water, probably. Okay. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.